should see me in the crowd.
Hello and welcome back to
Two Chicks Are Better Than One podcast.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, this is what, episode 4?
Episode 4.
If you've made it this far, you are 4 episodes deep.
4 fingers. Count them.
Count them.
4. Deep. All right, enough being a creep.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
So,
we're actually coming to you guys pre-recorded once again. Because we've got family obligations coming up with the holidays.
Yeah, I won't be back until December 2nd, so.
Because of conflicting schedules and whatnot. Schedules. However you like to say the word. All that nice conflicting stuff. We're doing this pre-recorded out of necessity.
Yeah.
So,
which also gives us more time to think.
More time to think. More time to be with our families. More time to sleep. Who needs sleep?
All that fun stuff.
Sure.
So, our topics for this podcast are the one and only. Well, it's not about Freddie Mercury. December is actually AIDS Awareness Month.
Yes.
So we're gonna kind of
we want to shine a spotlight on that because it's kind of a big deal.
It really is.
And who better yet to discuss during AIDS Awareness Month than Freddie Mercury himself, because Queen's amazing, and I feel like everybody knows Queen, and if you don't know Queen,
you need to
look them up immediately.
You must have been living under a rock.
Pause this podcast.
Go look
up Queen and just immerse yourself in the gloriousness.
Yes.
And just fall in love with Freddie's voice and his words and his dance moves.
He's amazing.
Yes.
He really is.
Well, was. Because he's gone now.
Yeah.
So
listen, he still lives through his music every single day.
Legends live. Legends never die. And I got that from Sandlot. You're welcome. Dating myself. Yeah, he's got a major influence, I think, in music in general, though. Mm-hmm. And actually, so because he was something that came up, I don't know how it came about, but I saw a thing about it where you can sing on this thing.
Yeah, Freddie Meter. Sing like Freddie.
Freddie Meter. So if you wanna try it out, see how much you sound like Freddie.
I believe it's what sing like FreddieMeter.com. Oh,
Google Freddie Meter.
FreddieMeter.withyoutube.com is what you need to go to.
Yes,
to go check it
out.
And
we'll post a link in the section when we get this video uploaded. Yes. We went and tried for ourselves, and
we're not as good as Freddie.
No, and I think there's actually a really solid reason behind that, because we're females, and Freddie was not a female.
No, I mean, although he can sing really, really super high
He's got a really good falsetto.
Yeah.
But there's just that difference in, I think that's the timbre is the part of it, because the way your voice sounds as a female from the way your voice sounds as a male, there's that difference in the tone and the timbre and pitch and all of that. I mean, people can have perfect pitch, men and women, but
they still don't sound
I could go into it for a long time because choir geek.
I was too a choir geek, but not like you.
What can I say? But, I geek out hard.
Geek
so hard.
Geek a leak. That was gross.
Freak a leak.
Now I got it stuck in my head.
All right. So, yeah. I think Freddie's amazing.
Yeah.
I think he definitely went out too young.
He was, 40?
I think.
40, something like that?
It took him really fast. It
really did.
He had that really quick rise to the top, and he held it for a minute. And, I
just want to throw this out real fast. About 658,000 people have died overall because of AIDS and getting it. So, guys, safe sex.
Safe sex, 100%.
Safe sex, 100%. You don't want to...
don't be a fool and wrap your tool.
Wrap it up. Freddie's not the only one that has been diagnosed with it. There's actually like Charlie Sheen has it. Magic Johnson has it.
Right.
There's a lot of people.
There's other celebrities that have actually been diagnosed, and I mean, there's plenty of people, obviously, like you read, that are reported that have it every year. So, or get
Or
it.
who have it or who have died from it.
Right. So it's not something that's in the past. It's still something that's very serious. People need to take their sexual health very seriously. And, I mean, some people don't care, but I think the biggest thing is that you have to not only be considerate of, like, yourself, but others.
Sorry, just real fast. Freddie Mercury actually died yesterday in 91. So yesterday he was his death.
It says the 24th. That'd be tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I said. Well, sorry.
Well,
tomorrow, not today. Sorry.
From today's recording.
It
It actually would be last week by the time this comes out.
Oh, yeah. My bad. Sorry, guys. November 24th is when he passed. So.
Yeah. That's actually interesting that we're recording
the day
around the time that he would have passed.
Yeah.
And 28 years later.
He was 45, by the way, for those wondering. But
very young still. I mean, he has a lot of life ahead of him at that age.
Yeah, he did. His range, his vocals.
He's got such an amazing range. Well, okay, so my personal favorite music video is is amazing.
One I have not seen, I'm not going to lie, but it is in Bohemian Rhapsody if you've seen the movie.
Yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody shines a little bit of a light on it. And my brain is just disconnecting because my cat is being a nuisance. Anyways, go look up music videos from them.
Do you want me to... Let's see. What is it called?
I can't remember, and it's really upsetting.
Oh, shit.
Don't Stop Me Now is one of my favorite songs. Having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you want to have a good time, just give me a call. Yes, you're all welcome. That's now for the world to see and hear.
Yeah, forever on the world
Forever and ever on YouTube. Because guess what? I'm still worthy.
Guys, check out her shirt. Okay, it's fucking awesome.
Maybe this is going to be a thing. I'm going to have like a new shirt every week.
I just have an Archie shirt.
You know what? Archie's the bomb too.
Archie is
I grew up on Archie comics.
So the music video that she was referring to that is her favorite is I Want to Break Free.
Yes, actually it's my favorite song too.
It's a good song. I just never saw the music video for it. I don't know.
If you've never seen the music video, go look up I Want to Break Free. It is my favorite by far for obvious reasons. Once you watch it, I don't want to ruin it or spoil it.
But I mean, you should, unless you're Kayla, have seen the music video because it's Queen. Why not?
Yes, love Queen.
So, going back to the movie, the
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, it was amazing. I love Queen.
I do too.
I love them. Although I have not yet seen that music video, I am a shitty fan. So throwing that out there. But,
I wouldn't say that. I would just say, I mean, there's some things that people aren't aware are out there for a lot of people. I mean, like, there's new music all the time. Yeah. And we can't always just keep up with everything. And even though Queen is not new music, it's still something that if you're not aware of it and nobody shows it to you and you don't think, hey, I want to go see if there's a music video for this song, you're not going to know. Yeah. But now you have the information because yours truly.
Right here.
Yes.
Also, I just want to say I want to just throw it out there. Bohemian Rhapsody, the song. If you don't know it, get the fuck out.
Walk out.
Walk
right
out.
now.
Right now.
Actually, maybe run because we're gonna chase you down with our torches and pitchforks. Grab your torch and pitchforks.
That was a ogre Shrek reference.
Perfect. I mean,
I'm all
you nailed
itchy
it
right now.
Stop scratching. Yeah. So anyways,
let's see what else.
What else can we talk about? What else is coming up?
Star Wars.
Yeah, how could I forget?
Star Wars is coming up.
Guess what? I didn't forget. I've been knowing this for months. Because Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, is going to be in theaters December 20th, and I cannot wait. It's not even going to be 3 weeks from now. You guys, Star Wars.
It's going to be awesome. Now, I have to say, I have not seen the last one.
Episode 8?
Episode 8, yeah. Because this is episode 9, it would be episode 8. Yeah.
Yeah. The Last Jedi.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I own it, though. I own it.
How do you own it and not see it?
Because somebody has watched it before me.
So watch it
I won't
on
say
your own.
names.
Go solo. Han Solo.
I guess I'll just have a solo date with myself and watch it.
Yeah.
I'll watch it this weekend.
Pull yourself up a chair and have a date
Or I can just...
with Star Wars. You could come
We
over
could-
and
we
watch
could
it
just
with
have a
me
date.
anytime.
Movie day.
Because guess who watches Star Wars all the time? This one.
chick. What?
Yeah, Star Wars is my life. Star Wars is my jam. Part of that. Oh my.
Sorry. Her cat's going
Yep,
crazy.
he's losing it again because it's again his time of day at 1:30 a.m. Yeah. So I would say I'm 100% excited for this movie for so many reasons.
Don't they talk about... Do they talk about... I've seen these memes going about with Yoda.
That's
Is
from
it
The
a-
Mandalorian
Oh,
that
never mind.
is on Disney Plus.
Okay.
Also,
my
another
bad.
thing, if anybody hasn't watched that, that's the one thing that sadly, as a Star Wars fan, I should be caught up on. By the time this drops, I'm sure I will have seen it. But as it stands right now, I have not watched the Mandalorian episodes. Shame on me. It's okay if you want to shame me. I
haven't.
totally, fully accept the shame right now. But that's where the Baby Yoda memes are being generated from, is that.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
I that was my bad. I like Star Wars. I'm not a big Star Wars fan. Not as big as her. I've seen episode 1 through 6. And I think 7. But that was when I was watching Dom one day. So I got bits and pieces. So I'm going to have to watch them for sure too.
And Rogue One.
And Rogue One. Yes.
Oh, I love Star Wars, you guys!
So,
I love it so much that I actually have my very own Darth Vader lightsaber. And I got it for a killer deal for Christmas a couple years back. And my kid has a Kylo Ren saber that I also got for a pretty awesome deal last year, I think. Ooh, it's so cool.
I have to say, Alex has a lightsaber. We paid like $300 for, but it was...
I don't have one of those types.
Well, this one is made for like the actual Star Wars fighting. I know,
like the
saber
full tank.
fights. Yeah, and
I want one like that.
We got it at the Salt Lake Comic Con a couple years back, and it was fun. They...
I think those are
cooler
so cool.
Stuff.
I want to get a custom one from that. The custom sabers. I can't remember what they're called.
Awesome.
But I want one like that so bad. Like a battle ready saber.
Yes.
So bad. Mine is not like that. It was one of the ones it's still a pretty hefty price. It was like, they're normally around $140, I want to say. They're not cheap.
I feel like that's expensive for a lightsaber though, but they are cool.
They're not cheap. But the thing that's really cool is I actually got it for less than $70 because
Damn,
yours
dude.
truly is a couponer. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
I'm penny pinching. I'm budget savvy.
There's nothing wrong with that though,
No.
especially like around this time with like the holidays, Christmas coming up.
It
And
gets
everything.
super expensive. Like,
Yeah, it does.
fast. Electronics.
I paid over
Excuse me.
$200 for 2 big toys for my kids for Christmas, and it's ridiculous.
I've like made it a point to tell myself that I'm not going to spend over $100. God damn. And it's not easy. Like, a lot of the time I have to shop during the year, and other times I have to just not get certain things that maybe I would want to get.
Yeah, these are their big toys that I'm thinking like clothes or toothpaste.
Well, the thing with clothes
all you
is,
get.
yeah. I mean, I'll buy some clothes, and we haven't talked about this yet. I actually can make clothes, and so that's what this year I'm actually going to be making. So my kid is 100% into R2-D2 right now.
100%.
Before it was BB-8, but currently it's R2-D2. And so I'm actually going to be making a special hoodie and pair of pants that are R2-D2 fabric.
Guys, she made my son's first birthday outfit. I'm going to have to post a picture in the comments or find one and post it up here, but She does an amazing job at what
Aw.
she does. I mean, hoodies, shirts, leggings, skirts, dresses, anything.
I even do intimates
anything.
like underwears.
Underwears. Guys, check her out. Seriously, she could do it all. But don't be those assholes and be like, well, can you do it for this much? No. It takes time.
We're not gonna
it takes
haggle.
efforts. You don't haggle.
I don't
She
even
takes
mess with
time out
haggle.
of her day to do this. So if you guys want something, this is your girl. She does an amazing job. We're gonna one of these days sport one of your shirts and stuff.
I will definitely make sure that we've got some merch.
Merch to check out.
Yes,
We'll have to do it for
in the
like,
future.
our podcast.
There will be. Yes.
100%. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was New Year's is coming up.
Resolutions.
They're fucking stupid.
They are. So I know I sounded excited. So the thing that's exciting.
New Year's! Yay!
The thing that's actually exciting to me for resolutions is watching people give up on them, and that sounds super horrible. It's like
it's true. People are like, yes, we're gonna do this. We're
I'm
gonna
gonna work out.
The gym thing, guys.
I'm gonna
just
lose
fucking
30
stop.
pounds.
Just
I'm gonna
stop.
be like sexy beach body. Oh my god, model. Like in the next 3 months, you're not gonna see. It's not gonna be the same person.
No.
And then 2 weeks in, they're like, guess what? I gave up on my diet and my gym.
I ate that whole box of Krispy
I ate the whole
Kremes.
pie.
Ate it all because people aren't
You
hard
set
on
yourself up.
themselves.
Well, you set yourself up for failure too, because
Especially if it's something that you like. Say, I don't know.
I
like
would
what
say
you said,
okay.
yeah.
So for like a resolution, just as an example, a lot of people do fitness or like losing a certain amount of weight. The thing about that is, it's not just a fad type of a thing. It's not something that can happen overnight like a lot of people try to claim. It's something that you have to make a complete entire change. So, you know, if you still eat cake all the time, or if you still have like a giant soda every day,
like we're talking
or like
a case.
like a really
Liter.
big meal all the time, it's not gonna do it. You can go to the gym, but you know what? The biggest thing is diet. The gym is like 30%. The diet is like 70% of your weight loss. So you have to like figure out a way to ease yourself into it, because also if you just like 180 switch everything in your life, you're not going to continue with it. It's not going to be consistent because you didn't make it something, a routine in your life. So like, for example, this this year, I started a new thing for myself, and I've fallen off the wagon a few times, and I can admit that because everybody's human. I started eating these yogurts for breakfast that have protein in them, and they're low in lactose because I'm actually lactose intolerant. So I started eating these with like this protein granola just to keep loading protein. And
Protein is a good thing, especially for like when you're dieting and stuff. If you want to gain muscle, you want to up your protein.
right,
Is that right?
yeah,
Yeah.
you work on protein helps muscles.
Because a lot of people think
You
that
still need
if you
carbs.
just diet the whole time and work out, that you're going to get lean and mean and
And you
huge.
can't just cut carbs
No,
because
you
carbs
can't.
are actually still crucial. Your body needs carbs.
I mean, I'm not saying we're like workout experts, but this is just
No.
kind of like common sense.
Yeah.
Like, if you're eating fucking McDonald's every day and then working out, it's not gonna do anything
No
for
dice.
you. No.
So yeah, no, like
My
I
cousin's
made
a
little
bodybuilder,
changes.
but
Oh, that's cool. I
Huge.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
just wanna
I'm not a bodybuilder, but I made little changes like the yogurts, and sometimes I don't have them. Sometimes I have Pop-Tarts because I'm a mom.
You know, shit happens. There
Yeah.
are days where you're like, I don't want to eat.
Or it's expensive. I mean,
It
like
is.
if I get my yogurts every day, they're like $1 to $1.50 a piece, and that adds up. And then I try when I'm more consistent with it, I get these like little TV dinners, and I make sure that they have mostly chicken and vegetables and as little carb as possible, because I tend to binge on carbs. Those are like my weakness food. So I don't worry about eating them with meals because I know I'm going to find a carb in a snack.
And she's actually lost a lot of weight. I don't mean to like call you
No, it's
out, but
okay.
like, you look amazing, and
Thanks.
I fucking love you. Just
I
so
love
you
you
know.
too. You're my best friend.
You're my best friend.
I'm
I'm gonna
gonna
say it
say-
again. You're my best friend.
I'm going to say it again. You're my best friend. But yeah, so from personal experience, slower, smaller changes are what's going to give you a better result.
Half hour to hour workout
But start slow. Don't push yourself into something that you're not going to be able to stick with. Like if you know you can get on a treadmill and walk for 15 minutes, get on a treadmill and walk for 15 minutes. If you know you can lift weights for 5 minutes, go lift weights for 5 minutes, but don't overdo it.
Don't try to push yourself on the first go.
You don't want to like hurt yourself going into it.
Yeah.
Because then you're going to be hurt, but you're also going to be discouraged from going back because you hurt yourself.
I think other resolutions, like a good one I feel would be like putting $20 in your savings account every paycheck. I feel like that's a good idea. But at the same time,
sometimes that's unrealistic still.
Yeah, it really is because I would find myself being like, I actually need this $20. I can't do that.
I got to put gas in the car or,
you know, do something with it.
Groceries.
Yeah.
Sometimes things like that come up and it's totally understandable. So like, I don't know. I feel like everybody's situation's different. Everybody's resolutions are going to be different. But what it comes down to for me,
they're all bullshit.
Yeah, you don't want to set yourself up for failure. So if you're going to pick a resolution, pick something you know you can do. Or pick something and don't set extreme limits to yourself on it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, for me, just for an example, like, I think my New Year's resolution might be something like, I don't know, finding another place to rent. Because, I mean, I'm not, like, living in this, like, glorious place. But, you know, it's not horrible. But I would definitely like to be in a slightly different area. Just change the scenery, maybe. I mean, everybody likes to change the scenery once in a while. Even though it's feeling like home, it's not quite home. So that's maybe a resolution for myself is to look into another place next year. And I feel like that's something that's doable. 100%. Because it doesn't put a timeline on it, just sometime next year. It gives me a whole year.
Yeah. I think if I had to do... I don't do New Year's resolutions just because I think they're all bullshit. But if I had to do one, it would probably be... probably move, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I feel like that's a solid resolution because if it's something that you know you want to do, then you'll find a way to make it happen and that you have a whole year. And if it's just one thing like that, that's different.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a resolution I feel like you can just, like, give up on easily on yourself if you know that that's something you want to do. I mean, another one that I probably would do would be to work on my business with the sewing stuff. A lot of people have been pushing me for, like, having an Etsy page or, like, business cards or something like that. So I could say that that's actually a New Year's resolution that I want to see happen because I've been asked about it enough times that it's almost like I feel bad when I don't have, like, I'm like, sorry, I don't have a link. Sorry, I don't have an Etsy page.
I mean, it's a big thing to get it out there, too. So it takes time and effort.
And I feel like a little bit of courage.
Yeah. Because you got to put yourself out there, and that's always scary to put yourself out there.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I have my own YouTube page.
The fear of failure.
For me singing. And I realized with us trying to do, like, the Freddie Mercury singing thing, I can't sing in front of her. Even though she's my best friend, like, I fucked up. I just can't do it. I'm a nervous person. But I put myself out there on my own YouTube page. And, I mean, I guess I'm doing okay.
I would say so.
It's been like 3
years.
And,
like, for being nervous and everything, I still think you did a really good job.
Oh, thank you. You too. So, I don't mean to, like, change subjects or anything, but
okay.
We like to do little fun facts. And I actually have 2 because our last one was talked about Thanksgiving. But this one kind of deals with Thanksgiving and December, like, Christmas type.
Yay.
Jingle Bells was actually composed in 1857 and was not a Christmas song. It was actually a Thanksgiving.
What?
It was actually a Thanksgiving song.
I can't imagine you're going to, like, your family's house. Jingle bells, we're gonna eat some turkey. Like, I mean, it kind of makes sense, but growing up with it being a Christmas song, I feel like... Yeah.
I really want to, like, dig into it and find out, like, the actual Thanksgiving song, but I don't know if I'll find it. Maybe not.
I mean, if we do, I guess we can sing it next time.
Or just send you guys a link.
Yeah, sure.
I do want to, like, play our guitar on this one day.
Yeah.
Like ukulele.
Your guitar, my ukulele.
Another interesting fact. I like spiders. I like big spiders like tarantulas and stuff, and little spiders though I'm actually scared of. I know that sounds really stupid, but I really am. Spiders and spider webs are considered good luck on Christmas.
Yay!
So that is a interesting fun fact about.
I actually like that a lot.
I'm like, ooh, there's another one. Good luck to me. Let me find some money. Somebody pay my bills. That's what I want for Christmas. Pay my bills. Oh my gosh. That's what I want.
I mean, I'm not like a giant spider fan myself, but I don't hate spiders. In fact, I would probably say snakes are higher up for me on things that would freak me out.
I had a pet snake.
Like, okay,
His name was Ra, like, the god of death.
That's really cool.
I love
okay,
Ra.
but so that's different.
He died though.
Oh.
He did.
Rest in peace, Ra.
Ra. He was huge.
So this is gonna be like the funniest but saddest story at the same time.
All right, let's go.
Okay,
Let's hear this.
so back in the day, I don't know, probably like 8 or so years ago, whatever time, a long time ago, I lived in this. I lived in this apartment that I was on the middle floor. There's 3 floors, and when you left, you had to go outside. So we left the apartment one day. We were walking down the stairs, and the guy at the time, he took a step down the stairs, and this little, I'm not even joking, like little garden snake slithered like 2 feet in front of me.
I just slithered. I can't do it on screen. Whatever.
Anyway, so I go to take a step.
Snake.
I'm a slithery little snake. This little garden snake, seriously, my foot is like hovering over the ground. I was gonna step from the last step to the ground, and the snake, and I like shrieked, no joke, I shrieked so loud and dropped the F-bomb so hard, I like leaped like 4 feet forward to like avoid this tiny ass garden snake, and then 2 of the people in the complex came out. Excuse you, I've got children, do you mind like watching? I was like, excuse you, I'm outside. And there was a snake. I could have been attacked.
Listen, she could have died. Not really, because garden snakes don't hurt you. But, it's the thought that counts.
Yeah, I'm not a huge... It's like Indiana Jones. Why does it have to be snakes?
Snakes.
Why does it have to be snakes? But, so, that was fun, and now you learned something about me.
We need to learn more about you. Fun facts about Kayla
God.
aren't that fun. We need more fun facts about Rachel.
Oh. No, fun
Are you
facts
afraid
about
of the dark?
me.
I'm afraid of the dark.
It depends on the dark. If it's like a really... Okay.
There's
I guess we'll have to talk...
There's different shades of the dark, guys, just so you know. Just so you know.
Yeah, okay. So if it's like...
Taupe.
Look, if it's dark brown, dark tan... I'm just
Gray.
kidding. Dark pink... No, it's not like that.
Midnight.
Dark navy.
No,
No, so it's not.
Oh my god, it's dope.
Oh no. Okay, no.
Anyways.
So like, like if you're in a small space and it's dark, like a closet or like
yeah. No, I get you. Like a confined area?
yeah, if it's like a confined room or like if it's I'm trying to think.
Like,
So
just thinking about that just makes me have, like, really bad claustrophobia. I'm very claustrophobic.
Well, and even just, like,
spaces.
I'm trying to think. There's, like, okay, so when I was a kid, we went to Mount Timpanogos Caves. I don't know if anybody in the viewing scene has been through the Timpanogos. So it's really actually cool. You hike up about 1.5 miles. Mm-hmm. And when you get to the top, you get to go through inside. So you're, like, up in a mountain, but there's caves.
Ooh.
Yeah. And you get to see cool stalactite and stalagmites, and like they tell you all this cool like historical stuff about like the people that first went through the caves and everything. It gets really cold, which is the other thing that's crazy. Like I went in the middle of summer and I needed a jacket to go through it because it was so, and even going through it with the jacket, I was like, when are we done? When are we done? When are we done? Yeah, and then like the hike down, well obviously because you're going downhill is so much easier.
Yeah. Oh, always. You just tumble.
Yeah, 1.5 miles. I just somersaulted all the way down. No broken bones. I was lucky. All them trees just moved out of the way for me. But no, it's a really cool experience. And
You cracked me up, dude. Move, bitch.
I'm coming down. But no, it's like, it's a really cool experience, and I can't remember where I was going with this, but if you haven't, you should do it. I remember now. So there was a part of it where it was like this group of us, and I can't tell you how many were in the group. Let's just say like classroom size, like maybe 30 people.
Okay.
And they walked us into this like one section, and they're like, okay, we're going to close the door now, or whatever it was, and dark.
Yeah.
And I'm standing in the middle of this cave with, like, me and, like, 20 whatever other people, and it's dark. And I'm just like, I'm gonna die. Like,
someone's gonna stab me.
Yeah. Or I'm gonna get trampled. Like, somebody's gonna panic and, like, knock me out. Like, move, bitch.
Move, bitch.
Yeah, so, I mean, like, situations like that where you're in the dark and it's not necessarily a really confined space, but you know you're closed in with other people.
You remember those planetariums? Sorry, real
Yeah,
fast.
those
Talking
freak me
about,
out too.
Like, because you had to crawl through the little tunnel to get to the big fucking tunnel.
Yeah.
Those gave me anxiety just going through. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna die in this little hole.
Right.
With other people trying to push my dead body through. So it's fine.
So it depends. It definitely depends on the dark and the situation, I think. Because, like, at home, when I'm going to bed, I'm still afraid of the dark. I still have a nightlight. I'm going to put that out there.
I mean, I don't have a nightlight. I just sleep with my TV on. Like,
it's kind of its own nightlight.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I choose not to because it makes me more restless when it's dark. It's like my mind just goes crazy with, like, you know, what could be going on right now. Like, is there going to be something in the house? I'm going to hear all these things. I'm, like, wondering if somebody else is in the house with me that's not really in the house with me, and then my cat runs around, and then I think that somebody really is in the house.
It goes back to Gerald's game from our first episode, where you start thinking psychological
you
things.
put yourself in a psychosis because like you have so much time and so much quiet that all you can do is just like make up things.
Yeah. And then you start seeing imaginary things because it just fucks with you.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yep.
Yeah. I get it. I'm afraid of the dark too, so it's fine.
Yeah. Well, I feel like
I think this is
a pretty good time to wrap up this episode.
Wrap it up. Like your tools.
I need to get the wrap it up box.
Wrap it up. So that was
episode 4.
Episode 4, guys. Coming
pre-recorded.
I kind of lost my thought of what I was going to say.
It's
actually,
okay.
She got me.
We'll do live the next one, hopefully.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
We'll keep you all updated.
Yeah. Yeah. Take care. Have a great night. It's been real.
We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.